Meet my dear friends Erika and Jeff, better known as Artists Till Death. They're going to show us their tips, tools, and techniques of how to make an old kitchen table mimic marble. They're world famous on YouTube, and they're going to reveal their secrets in this video for free. They're going to show you how to up-level any piece of furniture. You won't believe what they can create using these techniques. This is a good one. Stay tuned. Enjoy the video.
What's up, y'all? I'm Erika. This is Jeff.
I'm Jeff.
And we're Artists Till Death. We do artwork in Dallas, Texas in our live work space every day. We teach on YouTube. Usually it's resin, but it's always artwork. And we wanted to stop in and show you guys how we pulled off this awesome white marble finish using this Stone Coat white marble kit. We've been using Stone Coat for
3.5 years, 4 years, 3.5, 37 years.
A long time, many years, and
one of those. It's one of those.
It's one of those. We love the product. We love everybody out at Stone Coat, and we wouldn't think of anything else to use to take this really boring, dull kitchen
run-of-the-mill kitchen table.
Yeah, and turn it into a piece of artwork for a kitchen.
What is up, you guys? We are in my parents' home in middle of nowhere, Alabama, and today, right now, in this moment, we are working on this table for my sister.
Right along the edge. I could probably heat this up and it would probably just pop off of here, but it's so old that it's literally just coming off as I scrape it. There you go.
So the first step that we did was that we tarped this whole floor area because resin on floors is not fun unless you're planning on actually resining your floor. So it's finally time to resin this bad boy right here. This is Jessica's dining room table. So we're starting with 48 ounces. Prior to this, Jeff set the resin in front of a space heater, that one right there, in order to thin the resin just a little bit because it is colder here, so it helps the resin to be more workable. You have to make sure you fully incorporate the part A and part B together, making sure to scrape the sides, the bottom of your bucket, and whatever stir stick you're using, because it'll stick to all those, so you want to make sure that everything is fully incorporated. The resin that we're using today, because I don't have my countertop resin, is Stone Coat's Art Coat. It has a lot of the properties of the countertop resin, and I love working with it. It's the best resin I know of. Spreading your resin around, you just want to bring it just to the edge but not over, so that as much of your product stays on the surface as possible. You don't want it to roll over just yet. As soon as you give resin a way out, it's going to take it. And since this is a table, we don't really have that much control over how level it is. It's as level as we can get it, but any % off will make the resin run off. Since it's self-leveling, it's going to try to find the lowest point and get there.
Hey, Mike here. This would mean a ton to me if you checked out Artists Till Death on YouTube. and you hit that subscribe button. Tell them Stone Coat sent you. I want to have them back on our channel again. Show them why Stone Coat helps them grow. You got this.
It's great already.
My buddy Jeff uses the paint stick and he lays down color. He's starting with a medium gray and he's gonna go darker as he proceeds, but he also uses a roller in a really cool fashion, and I think I'm gonna plagiarize that technique. He really softens the lines. Pay attention to this video. This is how you make things look like marble.
Come off to the side a little bit if you want.
Just feathers it out and kind of trails it.
Yeah, it gives it that nice, kind of chaotic, but nice granite fade.
If you think about it, marble is obviously made by nature, and nature is
Very random.
very random. It's perfect in its imperfection. So you don't want to be like too linear or too, what's the word? Too refined with it, because it's not supposed to be.
So the basic process was to paint the base of the table white, and then we laid down some transparent or light shaded, soft, milky kind of white, translucent.
Yeah, like almost diluted white.
And then we put a more opaque white down. We started then with the light shades of gray, and Jeff feathered them out with a roller, a small roller.
Small roller. Figured a roller would pick it up and then put it down elsewhere as you rolled it, and it kind of smushes it out and gives it more of a marble effect.
Right.
Building color like this even makes those like faint lines look even better. So this roller is preloaded with the first gray that we did. We don't want to load it with this darker one because it'll make the white marble turn into not white marble anymore. It'll get too muddy. So since the roller is already preloaded from the first time around, we're just gonna jump straight into rolling the new lines.
Crazy how much you think you need to mix up, especially with a color like this, like the black. You need maybe 2 to 4 ounces, like, because you're not pouring it on, you're putting it on with a little stick, and you know you're controlling it, and you don't need a lot to control it. So
You don't want to put too much because then your white marble is going to turn into black mush.
look at that.
How that silver sparkles and just pops. Not amazing, completely amazing.
Remember, Erika and Jeff teach daily on their YouTube channel different techniques that create things that are exceptional. Thanks again, guys, for doing this video for Stone Coat Countertops.
We built up the light to dark gray shades all the way to black, rolling them out between each color. And then finally we mixed some mica into the alcohol and you spritzed it into lines to give it a little bit of sparkly sheen on top of it because it was a metallic. And so that super simple process is how we turned a very dull kitchen table into a beautiful, one-of-a-kind functional piece of artwork using Stone Coat's white marble kit.
Yes.
See. Mark it.
How amazing did this table turn out?